it's Brittney, and I don't know why I put my arm up here, but guys, I feel like it is 2007 right now, the way that I am filming, because this is the way I used to film in 2007 on my channel. No lights, a huge window is behind me, and just using natural daylight lighting. Anyways, this video, I wasn't planning it originally until I saw like everyone's comments on my recent elevator game with my friend Michael Scott here on YouTube. So I decided to address what was happening, what went down in that elevator. And I just kind of wanted to point out some things as well, because I think some people, I don't know, I think people just kind of have some questions about it. So I was like, I'm just gonna make a whole video about it. So guys, this round of the elevator game, you guys know that I love the elevator game. It is probably my favorite paranormal game, along with the hosted game. I love the hosted game. I love hide and seek alone. I will be playing hide and seek alone again, but I love the elevator game, and anytime I'm in an elevator I think about it and I want to play it. So this is the third time that I've played it on my channel, so I was very excited about it. And I was more excited too because when we chose this hotel to stay at, because it's like really haunted, super old and stuff, right? The elevators are haunted. That's what, you know, one of the main stories, you know, people go on about. They go in an elevator and the elevator just takes them to a random floor that they didn't even press the button for. And in order to, you know, move the elevator up and down, you need your card, like your key card. And you know, you just place it on the thing, you know, and then it goes green, and then you press the button like you saw in the video, and that's the only way that you can move up and down in the elevator is with your key card. So getting into probably what all of you, majority of you guys are talking about, is when the 5th floor, we were on the 10th floor, right? I like forget the order for the elevator game, even though I played it like so many times. But the next step was to go to the 5th floor, and the elevator would not take us to the 5th floor. The elevator doors were open, they wouldn't even shut. It was so creepy. So a lot of you guys were like, maybe it was some ghost protecting you and not wanting you to go to the 5th floor because something bad was gonna happen. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying what happened in the elevator was paranormal. All I'm saying is it was weird, and I thought that I would address it in a video because this is the craziest thing that's ever happened during a game on my channel, so it's very exciting for me. The other craziest thing was the hosting game round 1. That, you know, if you guys remember, I will leave that video down below if you want to watch it, but that was probably like a crazy one, the crazy game as well. So we kept using our card, you know, and it kept going green, so that's, you know, to let you know, like, okay, then you press the floor you want to go to, and it just wouldn't let you. So at one part, I have it on my phone, it was 6 minutes and 51 seconds in. Yeah, it starts at like 6:51, and I have my camera on the buttons, and the 5th floor button is being pressed. It looks like somebody pressed it. You can even hear the clicking sound.
It won't let us go to the 5th floor.
That is weird. Come on. So I was looking more into this because you guys know I am a huge skeptic these days, and no, that does not mean that I don't believe. I am the biggest believer in the paranormal. You can't tell me that this stuff is not real, and if you try to tell me that, I don't want you in my life. I am so sick of negative people. Like, just let me live my life. Let me do what I love to do. Like, goodbye. If you're just gonna be negative, just goodbye. I want nothing to do with you. So I've grown a lot, and I've matured a lot, and I just, you know, realized like I was being stupid. Like, just, I feel like I was almost brainwashed, and I just snapped out of it, you know, in the last couple of years, or even year, like couple of years. I've just really snapped out of this like brainwash that I was in. Like, there's a lot of people that I used to admire, and I just like, no, not anymore. So I was really watching my video over and over and over and over again, especially that part, because you guys saw like it was one take and the button lit up red, or of course it lit up red, but it was like the 5th floor button. So I was like, wait a minute, because on Michael's side of the elevators, there's buttons as well, but you can't scan your card on the right side. You can only scan it on the left side, if that makes sense. So I went to Michael's video. I was like, wait, maybe if I could see from his perspective, if he filmed that. So I went to his video and I watched it again. So I don't know if Michael pressed it. And I haven't even talked to him about this, so like, oh my god, he's probably watching this. Like, girl, why are you calling me out? I am not calling you out. I'm not calling him out at all. I'm just trying to, like, you know, like, I'm a huge skeptic. I just like saying that word now. So he obviously did not press it, you know, to fake it. Michael is not like that at all. Like, that's why me and Michael are friends. It's because we trust each other in the paranormal. And like, you know, we trust each other. And that's why I want to film videos with him. That's why he wants to film videos with me, because we don't BS. He might have pressed it because in his clip, he's kind of moving, you know, like, because we're trying to get down to the 5th floor, you know, we're just like, holy crap, this is the whole point of the elevator game, is going to the 5th floor. Because you're supposed to see the woman. So I think he might have leaned in and tried pressing it, and it just lit up on my side. But I could also be totally wrong about that. I mean, it is creepy when you watch it. It is really creepy, but it just makes sense. I think, like, you know, with all the background music I put in and like the sound effects, and you're just like, holy crap. So I'm always trying to be like, okay, it could have been this, it could have been that. Maybe he didn't press it. Like, you're so in the moment, you know what I mean? And if we switch sides, he was on the left and I was on the right, I'd be trying to touch the button on the right as well, because we were so, like, I was kind of panicking because I was like, no, like, you know, because I told you guys, like, I'm doing the elevator game, and I just thought, like, it was going to ruin, you know, our videos because we couldn't go to the main floor. So I was kind of worried about that. But then at the same time, I'm like, you know what? We're capturing this all on camera. You guys will see what happened. And then I just thought the doors, guys, that was crazy. So I was reading your guys' comments, and I was texting Michael about this. Like, I went into detail with him about this too, and he was just like, oh my god, like, that totally makes sense. And it does. So, you know, when we're about to get off, so Michael kind of like runs off, and then when he got off the elevator, the doors started closing before I could even get off, but I made it in time. And I read your comments, and some of you guys were like, it was almost as if the ghost or whatever was trying to separate Michael and myself from each other, because you are supposed to be playing the elevator game alone. Like, you are supposed to play it alone. But we were going to play it alone. Like, you hear it in our videos. We're like, okay, we're gonna do it together first, and then we're gonna do it by ourselves. But then when we were doing it together, we were just like, oh my god, this is so creepy. Like, look at all the stuff that's been going on, like the doors and stuff, and how it wouldn't take us to the 5th floor. Now, okay, I'm sorry, I'm like all over the place in this video. The elevator not taking us to the 5th floor, I have no explanation. There's nothing. I mean, maybe something was wrong with the elevator that morning because we were playing it at 3 a.m., right? But it's weird how the main floor, the 5th floor, it would not take us to that floor. And that's the whole part of the game, is going to the 5th floor, but then going to the other dimension at the end, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm just like going like back and forth. So it's weird. It's very odd how that just all happened at that time of the game, and like the doors and stuff. And during our entire stay at the Royal York, like, we just always experienced something weird in the elevator. And it seemed like the three of us, Jonathan didn't play the elevator game. He was actually sleeping. He didn't want to play. He's not really into the paranormal games. Jonathan is my camera guy, so, you know, he comes along with me on a lot of, you know, my locations and stuff, and he helps me film and stuff because he's my camera guy. But he was like, oh, I'm fine. So he just, you know, he also doesn't have like a paranormal channel, so Michael and I, like, we wanted to film the elevator game. So anyways, that's why, because some people were like, well, where was Jonathan? But, you know, he was just in the room. So where was I going? I'm sorry, guys. I hope this video isn't that long, because I just feel like I'm going on and on. But I just wanted to, you know, clear some things up. Well, not really clear some things up, just like tell you guys in detail, like, my thoughts and everything. So going back to the doors and stuff, it was really weird how first of all, like they wouldn't close, and then when they did close and it still wouldn't take us to the 5th floor, then when Michael goes off and then they start kind of closing and I just made it off. But I kind of wish that the doors did close on me and we were separated. But at the time when you're in the moment and stuff, you're not thinking about all of that until you watch back your footage and you know, you're putting your video together and stuff, and then you start noticing things that you didn't really notice as much in person, in real life, you know what I mean? So I cannot explain that one. I don't know. And then as soon as we both got out, you know, they closed and it was just so weird. It was so weird. So it could have just been some crazy coincidence. Something happened in that elevator and it just wouldn't take us to the 5th floor. I'm not saying it's paranormal, you know, with anything that happened in this round of the elevator game, but all I'm saying is it's pretty weird and it made a pretty epic video, which I'm so happy about. And so it was definitely my favorite round. And you know, so another really crazy thing that you guys were pointing out, which Michael pointed out in our videos and what we were talking about after, was the whole Elisa Lam story, the security footage of her in the elevator at the Cecil Hotel before she disappeared. A lot of people think, like, there's a theory that she might have been playing the elevator game, which, you know, it does kind of look like that, but then she was like making all these weird movements and stuff, but the elevator doors were wide open. They would not close. And that's what happened to us, of course, like I've been saying. And as soon as she, you know, walked out of the elevator, that was the last time that she was ever seen, was on that security footage. And when she walked out, that's when the doors closed. And that's what happened with Michael and I. So that is weird. So I saw a lot of you guys were pointing that out too. There was a lot of similarities with like the Elisa Lam video and like, you know, I don't know, but it was so creepy. This is like the scariest round ever. Was Elisa Lam, though, like going back to her, was she really playing the elevator game? I don't think she was, but it's just, maybe she was. It's just the way she was pressing the buttons. That's not how you play the elevator game, but you know, that story is so sad, and you know, it gives me the heebie-jeebies when I think about it. And then her body being found in the water tank, and there was just no way for her to even get up there. Like, nobody knows how her body got up there and stuff, but there's all these theories, you know. You will see Michael, me and Michael will be filming, Michael and I, because my parents are going to be correcting me. They'll be like, you can't keep saying me and so-and-so, it has to be so-and-so and I. So, you know, I'm trying to do that. But we'll obviously be making more videos in the future together. It just sucks because we live so far away. Like, he's in California, I'm back and forth from Toronto to South Carolina, so you know, I wish we were closer to each other, but it's fine. We talk all the time too, so we're really close, so that's good. We're like paranormal best friends, so it's awesome. So guys, I will end this video because I feel like I've just been talking for so long. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't even seen my elevator game video, then you probably are so confused right now and have no idea what I'm talking about. So I will leave that down below. Definitely check it out. It was the craziest round. Like, the doors, you know, they were so scary. So definitely go watch that. I'll also leave Michael's video down below as well because it's super cool to see from both of our perspectives. So it was really fun, and we'll definitely be playing like more paranormal games in the future, so I am excited about that. Today's shout out goes to Sarah Winkle. Thank you so much, Sarah, for watching my videos, and I'm so happy that you are a Brittney. That is awesome. And if you want a shout out in my next video, all you gotta do is make sure you are subscribed to my channel, turn on your post notifications, and comment down below I am a Brittney along with a big thumbs up on this video, and you could be next. So as always, guys, you rock my world in the song lyrics of Michael Jackson, hashtag team Brittney44, hashtag Brittney, hey, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.